Yeah, well, it was like I was telling you before the show, Michigan's a purple state. Everything is so blended here. You literally would not know. Somebody will have a sign in their front yard and you would think that they may lean one way, but then when you talk to them, they're completely different. People here have views from like both sides of the aisle. It's also intertwined here. Like Michigan right now, we have a Democratic governor, we have a Republican House and a Democratic Senate.
Huh.
So you can imagine, like, but what I really like, and I talked about this in an episode I made, is they were able to come together, get things done. Michigan now has a record amount of money being put into K through 12 and support for kids, no matter what the federal government does.
Can't Michigan teach the rest of us how to get it done?
I mean, it was a rough road. They were doing the whole political thing, right? Like, getting on TV. Oh, it's their fault. It's their fault. But it was like I told my son, I said, it's just that's kind of how politics works. I was like, but I said, Michigan is pretty, at least last 20 years or so, pretty good track record of being even keeled and finding a way to get. I'm like, Michigan rebuilt itself from ashes to, it's now a player again in the national stage. And, he was like, wow, they really did. I said, the, I don't know, like the Republicans here, like when you look, when you turn on the TV, oh, we're not, we don't want to do this. We want to cut this. That's what you always hear. But Republicans here are like, well, yeah, we want to make sure there's money for kids. We want to make sure there's the money for the support that they need. But we want to make sure it's not abused. But they're more than willing to make sure that there's the money there that people need. And I guess for me, that I really appreciate that part of Michigan where it's like, okay, they may disagree on like the dollar amount or certain other aspects of it or how they're going to fund it, but they'll all agree that this is a problem that we got to get done together.
I was listening really carefully to you just now, and I got to tell you, the word that you used that is the most important word in those sentences that you just spoke is we. So we have moved away from we, and we are in an
Yes.
us and them culture. And now, unfortunately, that word we has become tribal instead of village, right? It's become, well, on our side, we think and we believe, and on your side, you think and you believe, which is so naive and so unsophisticated, in my opinion. Because as I was listening to you, I was hearing you. I know you were kind of representing like the people of Michigan that they
Oh,
said,
yeah.
"Here's what we need. We need to help the kids. We need to watch our spending." And there's a village mentality there. I don't know if you're familiar with Father Greg Boyle. He's the one who created Homeboy Industries in East LA.
Vaguely.
Yeah, he's the guy. He's awesome. He's a Catholic priest. He got all these kids off the street, got rid of jobs, got them taking care of their kids. Anyway, he has this new book out, and in his book, he says right now in our country, there's too much tribe and not enough village. And I love that. I love that idea of tribe is us versus them, and villages. Hey, we're all living together, like you said. We all walk on the same ground. We're all drinking the same water. It's a we. It's a village, and we disagree. And I don't like the guy you voted for, and you don't like the one I voted for. And all right, well, we still have to go to the barbecue. We still have to get along. We still have to get our kids, school funding.